Hello guys. In our last video, what we discussed how we are going to create a simple REST API and using our JSP model. Okay, so we haven't created anything new. We just created a normal Jersey project and we just executed the simple method which is available for my resource.java. Okay, let's do something. Let's create our own resource. That means I have another resource which can be showing some other user informations. Like, let me create a simple Pojo file, like any DTO kind of thing. Okay, okay, what can? Okay, let me create a DTO. I can name it as what can. Okay, let me name it as a student. Okay, student DTO. Okay, okay, let me create uh, let's have first name and last name. Okay, private string first name and last name, and we need to have a constructor and the getter status. Okay, create getter status and select all. So I want the getter status for both of the fields, and I need a constructor so I can easily assign the objects. Okay, okay, that's all. And okay, uh, let me override the default toString method so I can print the data. Okay, okay, cool. Okay, that's done. Okay, so let's open my resource. So if you want to create your new resources, the first thing which you need to note down, what is the path? There are multiple things which you need to remember. The first thing is path. Path means which describes what is my resource name, because resource name is indicates which resource has to call. Okay, so that comes under path. And get method, it is again, it's an annotation. And produce. Okay, get is nothing but what kind of request, whether it is a get or it is a post. Okay, if you're aware of servlet, you might know what is get and what is post. And produce, what it exactly doing is, it is trying to tell the client what kind of um, content I'm going to produce. Like, I'm going to send us a text response, or I'm going to send us a example XML response, or you can send us a JSON response also. Okay, so that will be defined by the producer. Okay, let's create our own resource. Okay, I'm gonna create, okay, student resource, new class, and student student resource. Okay, finish it. Okay, remember all those things. Okay, the first thing what we need, your resource, it has to be annotated with the path. That means what is your resource name. Okay, let's do that. Add path. Let import, let's call it as a student service, student service. Okay, so the first thing is done. This is my resource. Then I will specify what is the method, I mean the request type, whether it is a post method or get method. So I'm going to define as a get method. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, let me create a method first, which will return the student DTO. Okay, so my method is public student get student. Okay, and so it's going to return student. So initially I'm just putting as a return null. Okay, so let me create a object for our student DTO. Student is equal to student is equal to, come on, my machine is a little bit slow, just give me a minute. Okay, student, so I had to provide the first name and last name. So Dennis John. Dennis is my first name, and my last name is John. Okay, and I'm going to print the data. Okay, so I'm going to specify with some notation. Okay, plus std student. Okay, so and I'm going to return the student. Okay, done. Okay, so what else is missing? So I know student service is my path. That means that is my STAP resource. So whoever is going to call my REST service, they are going to use the student service. Okay. So what else missing? So I just want to know what is the request type, whether I'm going to use a get method or post method. So since it's a simple example, I'm going to use get method. So I'm just using the get method. So that is done. Okay, the next thing, when I return the response, how I'm going to return the response, whether I'm going to produce a text format or XML format or JSON format. Okay, so I'm going to make it simple. So I'm going to use the I'm going to return as a XML format. Okay, so let's create a produce. Producers. Okay, it comes from the service. Okay, so here let me specify what kind of data I'm going to return. Okay, so we have a different kind of constant values to specify what kind of data. So everything comes under media type. Media type dot application atom XML. Okay, so this is specified. Okay, this is my resource and this is my get method, and it produces the XML format. So this outcome is written as a XML format. Okay, so I think we are good here. Let's go ahead and run the application and let's see what happened. Okay, let me run this. Okay, okay, next. Okay, let's see what is happening. Okay, come on. Okay, server is running. Give me a few seconds. Come on, come on, come on. Please bear with me. My system is kind of a little bit slow today. Okay, resources are loaded. Server started. Okay, so this is the launching page. Okay, let me click JC resource. This is nothing but the default service which is created as part of JC project. Okay, so we know what is our resource. Okay, this is my resource. Copy that, go and paste your resource here and see what is happening. Okay, so something is wrong. Just go ahead and see what is the error. Okay, okay, so okay, let's see what else we missed. Okay, it is going to return XML format. XML will always expect what is my XML root element. Okay, so since we are going to return a D2 object, D2 doesn't know what is the XML and what is the root element and all. So what we can do is we can open the student D2 and we can specify the annotation saying like which is my root element. So student is going to be root element, so I'm going to use the annotations. What is that? Okay, XML root element. Just give me a second, it is loading. Okay, this is done. Okay, let me run it again. Let's copy this. Okay, I'm going to run again. Okay, it's done. Let me click. Okay, this is fine. Let me try this resource. Okay, still we are getting the same issue, so something is wrong. Give me a second. Okay, path is there, get is there, produce is there. I think there is something issue with the DTO. Okay, let me see. Oh my god, sorry. The default constructor is missing. It is necessary for REST API. Whenever you're using DTO, you just make sure you have the default constructor there. Okay, so that is done. Okay, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just rebuilding it again, like kind of restarting again. I'm going to run again. Let's see what happened. Okay, normal resource is working. Let me try to run our student resource. Okay, I think something is coming. Okay, the data is coming, but the problem is we are expecting XML format, but it's coming as a normal Java letter. I mean Java string. So what is wrong? It's nothing to do with this browser. Actually, this is the internal browser for Eclipse. So what you can do is just go to window. You need to use the external browser. Okay, and use Chrome. Okay, just close it and try to run it again. So when you're opening it now, it will run in a external browser, which is nothing but our Chrome browser. See, it's game. Just click. Okay, the normal service is working. Let me try the student resource. Cool. See, it is becoming a XML response now. Okay, just try your try to yourself and let me know if you have any issues, and please subscribe this channel. Thank you.